But speaking of Gervonta Davis, he got in a little bit of a what's the word? A little bit of a tiff online with Devin Haney. Devin Haney out there saying, as soon as I handle this business on Saturday, Tank can fight me for a real 135-pound world title. I just want to say, man, saying that your title is real, Devin Haney, cringy. Really cringy. But, and then Tank Davis responds, you better sit your little ass down. I will hurt you bad, and you are not a champ for real. They gave you the belt. Mine was earned, little chump. And to Gervonta's credit,
the first one was earned. The second one was a joke. Yeah.
I think we're all thinking, we all know that Tank is talking about the Pedraza win, but we all know the second time he was legitimately just elevated to full championship status. So I don't know here, man, who's going to win this battle of words, but this is a fight that I want. I would be really intrigued by this match. Obviously, a huge step up for Devin Haney, in my opinion, especially if he doesn't take the Fortuna mandatory first, right? Let's say he goes straight from Alejandro Santiago to Gervonta Davis. That's a tough transition. Do it, but that's a tough transition. If he takes Javier Fortuna first and then Gervonta, I think it's a much easier fight for him, per se. Maybe he still doesn't win it, but it's an easier fight because you have the Fortuna experience there, and if Fortuna's a guy that's going to give you necessary experience. But this might be a little bit of Haney biting off more than he can chew. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I'm always against guys fighting proven talent when they themselves have not been proven. It's always hard for me to pick them.
But Tank Davis did that when he knocked out Pedraza. I mean, he had fought in like a list of 500 fighters. And I mean, he looked great doing it on like the PBC undercards and stuff, but like, we didn't know how good he was. You know, he looked good, but everyone looks good against that level of fighter.
But I would say like that fight was, how do I say this? Pedraza was good, but Pedraza doesn't have the hype or the attention, and he doesn't pass the eye test that Gervonta does, let's be honest.
That's true.
And I don't know. I mean, Devin Haney, do you think his technical game is 100% ready for the top level? Or do you think there's still some hole, still some, not immaturity, but still like that young guy growing into his body kind of movement with him at times? You get what I'm saying? Like,
there's definitely some of that, but he hasn't been tested yet. And that's why I wanted to see him fight Tanahara, to see how he responds when he's tested and when he's pushed, right? Like, because he, like, stylistically, athletically, he's gifted, he's really skilled, he's talented. Like, there's so much to love about Devin Haney. But we haven't seen him pushed yet, right? And to throw him in with Tank at this stage when he hasn't been pushed yet is a lot, right? But, like, if he's great, if he's the next great, then he'll pass the test.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a fight that should happen 2020. Like, sometime next year, this fight needs to happen, in my opinion. It makes complete sense. And also, I would like it before either one of them fights Loma, if that makes sense.
And the winner could fight Loma and build it up that way. Yeah. My only thing is I really don't know how much longer Devin Haney can stay at 135. I mean, he's making it, right? He's just a big dude. Like, he is. Tank Davis is like 5'5". Yeah, I mean, for lack of a better word, Tank Davis is built like a tank, right? Yeah. Like, he's short. Like, he's built like a featherweight or a lightweight version of Canelo. Like, he's short and compact. Mm-hmm. Devin Haney's big and tall and big, right? Like, Haney's big. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know these guys at 19, 20, 21, 22 can cut a ton of weight, but as you get older, like, you're not going to be able to do that anymore. So, I don't know. What I'm saying is, I don't know if you're going to be able to get Haney get all these fights at 35.
Maybe, but I'm being optimistic here. I think best case scenario, we get Haney, Fortuna after this fight, while Gervonta fights Gamboa next, obviously in December, and then maybe like the Leo fight that he wants so badly, first quarter of next year. And then the winners, obviously Fortuna, Haney, and then Gervonta and Leo Santa Cruz, they fight each other fourth quarter of 2020, and then the winner of that fights Loma, 2021, or first quarter, March, February, somewhere around that time. That's what I would do. You know, if I'm the master of boxing, that's how I would do it at this point in time, to be honest. But moving on, I think we're in agreement here that the fight would be really fun and would answer a lot of things from both guys in a sense at this point in time. And plus, it's a sellable fight. That fight does
absolutely is great.
It does good numbers, in my opinion. It doesn't do blockbuster numbers, not pay-per-view, but that does good numbers on whatever platform it's attached to.